Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Lucas, your MC for this evening session. First of all, I would like to thank EVG Network and my upline for introducing Elite Global Career into my life. I would like to also thank all of you for taking your time to join us this evening to attend Elite Global Business Opportunity presentation. Our AVA team has put on you on mute to allow the session to run smoothly without interruptions. We'll have a Q&A session later on. If you have any questions, you can unmute the microphone and ask your question. If you do not wish to turn on your microphone, you can use the chat box to type in your question. Pictures will be displayed during the presentation. If you cannot see it clearly, you may zoom in to slide for a clearer view. Now, with the current pandemic, the economy is badly hit, which has affected many people and jobs around the world. In addition, with artificial intelligence being in place, many jobs are replaced, resulting in higher unemployment. With the advancement of technology, many people have been looking for online business opportunities with the desire of achieving success. How are we going to achieve this success? We have a speaker tonight who will share with us on how to choose the right e-commerce platform. Let's welcome Nicole to talk more about it.
Hello, good evening everyone. So first of all, I would like to thank EV Global Network as well as my upline. So allow me to introduce myself. I am Nicole. So let me share some slides with you first. So we have now entered the mobile internet era, where we witness many bricks and mortar stores getting hit the hardest. So artificial intelligence will replace many jobs in the next 10 years, such as in food and beverage, services, manufacturing, and transportation industries. Also, affect other professions such as law, aviation, healthcare, and engineering. I believe that there are more professions that will be replaced by artificial intelligence. So as for the mobile internet era, is it a crisis or an opportunity? We realize that many business owners and many entrepreneurs faces closure of their businesses. You may be thinking, I'm just an employee. Does it matter to me? Definitely it matters. The closure of business will cause unemployment rate to increase. So although the mobile internet era and artificial intelligence bring crises to traditional business owners and employees, meanwhile, many e-commerce companies have emerged. They use the shortest time to create wealth, such as Amazon, Alibaba, Uber, Airbnb, Facebook, and etc. And in 2019, the total value of consumer shopping online reaches 3.4 trillion USD, over 2 billion online consumers, and in 2021, the total will reach 4.8 trillion USD and over 2.3 billion people. So let's take a look at the common challenges of an online business owner. So stockpile is required in order to purchase goods at a price. Postage and logistics are required to pack and post their own goods, and they are responsible for loss and damage goods while in transit. So first, it is hard to go on international because of the payment procedures across the countries. They may also face problems with payment issues, such as having to chase for payment, or payment is defaulted when the goods are already sent out. And for labor, cost, and capital, for online business owners who want to expand their business, finding a warehouse is required to store more goods where rental costs will be incurred. So as the business grows, they will need to hire workers to pack and deliver the goods. As the business is limited within the country, it will mean that their income will be limited too. So from here, we can see that they also face challenges of what traditional businesses will be encountered. So let's see why is Elite Global your ideal choice. So let's take a look at Elite Global business plan. First, there is no stockpile requirement. as you do not need to store goods for your own global business. It is low in capital and free app download and registration. So it operates 24/7 throughout the year with the ability to open franchises globally, and we can arrange time flexibly to operate online. Business can be inherited by the next generation. I am sure all business owners will want to pass their business to the next generation. So let's take a look further. Elite Global invests heavily in these respective areas, such as research and development. With research and development in place, supported by hundreds of scientists, it is capable of developing unique products to meet the market's needs of each era. It also enables the company to stay ahead of its competition without being eliminated easily. Next is manufacturing facilities. Elite has its own manufacturing facilities present in USA, Singapore, and Shanghai. The facilities are equipped with the state-of-the-art technology with the most advanced machineries to ensure that products are safe and top-notch nutrition with its maximum effectiveness and are delivered to the consumers. So products are the lifeblood of the companies, and this is the key to international business expansion. Making a big investment in research and development and manufacturing facilities shows the stability, reliability, and long-term business plans the company is committed to, which is the minds of consumers and business partners. So Elite has planned to expand to more than 50 countries in the future. And how can it be done? So software and technology infrastructures, Elite runs on its own app that operates 24/7 throughout the year in 11 countries currently. With the automated delivery system in place, delivery is arranged with just a click away through the app. We don't need to pack and post our own, and hence we do not need to bear any logistical risk. So Elite also owns its own financial system that is the e-wallet within the app for ease of payment. So Elite also accepts different modes of payment such as credit card, PayPal, WeChat Pay, and Alipay. So let's take a look at the professional team leading Elite Global. Firstly, we have our founder, Dr. Jiafei Chen. She is also the founder of Nutritional Immunology and the authority in preventive science. She is a microbiologist and a cancer researcher for more than 30 years, and she has won many international awards, which includes 10 Outstanding Young Americans, Martin de la Cruz Awards, and Outstanding Chinese in the World. She has also written several publications, which includes Cancer and Nutritional Immunology, and Nutrition, Immunity, and Longevity. Elite also has a professional team which includes medical doctor, law professor, computer and technology experts, and financial management specialists. So we are rest assured that we are backed by a strong professional team. And Dr. Chen's main driving force of the company's establishment is to educate people on nutritional immunology, sharing the gift of health and knowledge. So what is nutritional immunology? I would like to ask a question. Do you know where's the best doctor in the world? So the best doctor in the world is our immune system. Our immune system is made up of several organs, including tonsils, lymph node, thymus, spleen, bone marrow, and appendix. So a healthy immune system can protect us against 90% of the disease, against diseases, as 90% of the diseases are caused by the malfunctioning of immune system. And when our immune system is healthy, it can help us perform these three main functions, which is defense, cleanse, and repair every day. So let's take a look at the first function, which is our defense function. So on the left, that is our B cells, and B cells are capable of producing more than 1 billion different antibodies to combat viruses, bacteria, and other types of pathogens. So B cell also have memory function. When it encounters the same virus, it produces the required antibodies to destroy it within 24 hours. Now let's take a look at the picture on the right. So the red one is what most are fearful about. That is the cancer cell. The white cell surrounding it is our natural killer cell. So the role of the natural killer cell is to detect and destroy cancer cells and viruses. And after destroying them, it will become waste in our body, which you can see in the picture, which has to be excreted out of our body. Which leads us to the next function, our cleansing function. So the picture on the left you see is a macrophage, which is also the garbage man of the body. It has claws, and when they discover bacteria or foreign substance, they will extend their claws, hook them up, and swallow them into their big mouth, whereby they will be excreted out of our body through our phlegm. So the one on the right is another macrophage in our blood vessels. The macrophage will move forward and engulf the green particles that is usually our H cells, triglyceride, and cholesterol, whereby they will be excreted out of our body through our bowel movement. So the last one, which is our repair function. So our repair function is in the process of repairing the damaged tissues and organs in the body. So why do some people's wound heal quickly while some heal slower? It all depends on the capability of our repair function. So according to researchers, to be healthy, one needs to have a strong immune system. And to have a strong immune system, one needs to have correct, pure, and balanced nutrients, and to achieve 3 other areas, which is ensure sufficient sleep and rest, regular exercise, and maintaining stable emotion. If we can achieve these 4 areas, we will be healthy. So according to nutritional immunology, our immune system needs a variety of nutrients to prevent cancer caused by different factors. So the first factor is cancer-causing hormones. And in our daily diet, we consume meat and seafood. And this animal-based food produce cancer-causing hormones within our body. And when we are stressed, our body produces toxic hormones as well. Hence, a large quantity of different types of phytochemical that can help to neutralize cancer-causing hormones. So the second factor is free radicals. Deep fried food, smoking, air pollution, UV rays, and our body's metabolism leads to the production of free radicals. Antioxidants destroy free radicals, thus preventing cancer. And the last factor is some cancer are caused by viral infections, and thus we need a variety of polysaccharides to destroy viruses. So we heard many share about nutrition, but we seldom hear people share about nutritional immunology. So what is the difference? So nutrition focuses on the research on 5 basic nutrients, that is proteins, carbohydrates, fats, and minerals. These nutrients are essential for our survival. And according to nutritional immunologists, people nowadays do not contract diseases due to the lack of basic nutrients. Rather, more than 90% of the diseases are caused by the malfunctioning of the immune system. And after more than 30 years of research in nutritional immunology, providing our immune system with 3 main functions, that is phytochemical, antioxidants, and polysaccharide, is the key to boost immune systems and fight diseases and achieve longevity. So to start a business, it is important that the business must have a market for it, right? Elite Global biggest advantage is that its products are based on nutritional immunology. So Elite product places great emphasis in uniqueness. Elite is a self-reliant where it is own producer to ensure quality control, manufacturer to ensure unique products, and distributors to ensure price stability. And you cannot find the same products in the marketplace, hence this is unique. So for safety, the products undergo as many as 2,000 stringent tests and using packaging that does not require any additional preservative. Hence, it is safe for infants to elderly to consume and even for pregnant women. And when one is healthy, a balanced nutrition can help prevent illness, and when ill, adequate nourishment aids in recovery. And this is how safe it is. And the last one is effectiveness. Elite products effectiveness is based on the science of nutritional immunology, which research are based on boosting the immune system. With this, it helped numerous people gain back their health. Therefore, we have numerous testimonies. So we are proud to share that Elite has complete nourishment series, where the products are formulated to overhaul the body, strengthen the immune system, and achieve three main functions, which is defense, cleanse, and repair. So in Rhapsody, we have cactus and American ginseng. So cactus have more than 10,000 polysac phytochemical, and it will help defend against bacteria and viral infections, and it will reduce inflammation and speed up wound healing. And for American ginseng, it has more than 30 ginsenosides, which will help prevent respiratory tract infection, energize the body, and fight fatigue. Next is immunity. So the ingredients in immunity is cordyceps mycelium, mitake mushroom, shiitake mushroom, ABM mushroom, cassia tura, and blueberry. So a variety of polysaccharide increase the production of immune cells to destroy cancer cells and viruses. So cordyceps mycelium helps to regulate the immune system, strengthen the heart, liver, lungs, and kidney function. And cassia tura and blueberry will help to maintain a healthy vision. So for rosy thyme, it includes cactus root, rose, SLR cherry, and cranberry. So its antioxidant destroy free radicals, slow down aging, increase cell repair and renewal, and produce sufficient collagen. And cactus fruit have 7 times higher than vitamin C, and SLR cherry vitamin C is 33 times higher than orange, and rose vitamin C is 50 times higher than lemon. And next, in berry beet, we have hawthorn, blueberry, raspberry, and cranberry, which will help nourish macrophage in the blood vessels, strengthen heart function, remove toxins in blood vessels, adjust cholesterol levels in blood, and prevent cardiovascular diseases and stroke. So for racing tree, we have oriental racing tree, American ginseng, and monk fruit. Nourish and strengthen liver function, as liver have more than 500 functions, which include detoxify and filter toxins in blood, increase alcohol metabolism, balance hormones, and burn fats. And lastly, we have soy green. So soy green contains soy, more than 10 types of vegetables, and psyllium husk. So one sachet is 143 calories, which is an ideal meal replacement. And plant-based proteins, and it is a plant-based protein which have insoluble and soluble fiber. It will prevent constipation and prevent the absorption of fats and cholesterol. Increase production of beneficial bacteria, which is essential, and it is an essential nutrients needed daily. So why is it essential to consume the complete nourishment series? As our body has 80 trillion cells, our immune system is closely interrelated to our entire body's 9 system. And some serious illnesses may caused by one or more system in the body. Hence, we cannot consume products on the premise where our leg hurts, we treat the leg, or when we have a headache, we treat the head. And our cells survive for a period of 90 to 180 days, meaning to say that they will take at least 3 months to renew and regenerate. Hence, to achieve an optimal health, we should start with the overall nourishing of entire body by consuming the complete nourishment series for at least 3 months to enable our cells and organs to achieve, nourish, protect, and detox and repair. So after understanding about the products, let us understand about the marketing plan. It provides an ease of entry as it is simple and transparent. So registration is free, and 1 USD equals to 1 SV, which is the sales volume. And the SV of our direct downline is called DSV. So with a monthly PSV of 200 and a DSV of 400, you can enjoy 2 levels of 10% bonus payout. And with a DSV of 3,200, you can enjoy up to 7 levels with a total distribution of 50% bonus payout. So at the first stage, you will need to achieve premium that is 3,200 DSV. And at the second stage, you will go on to open 4 franchises to achieve a premium that is a DSV of 3,200 each. It will then bring you to a total monthly income of USD 1,600, which is about SGD $2,000. So at the third stage, you go on to develop your current franchises and open 2 more franchises which is a total of 6 franchises, and to move on to the second stage, that is to achieve a money and income of USD 1,600. That will bring you to a total money income of USD 9,920, which is close to SGD $14,000. So do you know the difference between a job and a career? So there's one thing you need to take note of from the outset of your working life. Your job is the work that you do for your boss, and you are just serving a specific purpose in the organization, and you are not indispensable. And if you do not perform your task, someone else will. Hence, any work in the job is not your ultimate goal. That is the only method leading to your destination, that is your career. So this is your plan, dream, and your life. There are many tasks to accomplish in your career, and you are required to perform them well. But upon completion of each task, you must be able to see the future within. Even if you are doing something insignificant, think of the possible achievements in the future. You must evaluate and re-evaluate. Gradually, you will discover that this task can give you a better and more successful outcome. Therefore, you are not looking for a better job, you are looking for a better career. And after understanding the above, let's explore further whether elite career is one of the best choices in our life. So we believe that through the concept of duplication, we are able to achieve secure income. So what is a secure income? So for an ordinary person, being an employee or a professional, we are always facing a problem, which is to use our own time and effort to exchange for income. Therefore, if we continue working, we'll have income, but if we stop working, we'll have no income. Our income is limited within our own time and effort, so this is known as the survival status quo. Unless we can proceed to the growth status quo like the SMEs owners are able to increase income and time by hiring more employees. However, these SMEs face problems like high costs and capitals, and also direct competition from big MNCs. And even if there are profits for 10 years, the SMEs may not be able to withstand a huge loss for a year. So how are we able to avoid these problems? It is possible only by moving up to secure income status quo. However, only 3% of the population falls under this category. For example, the MNCs. Nonetheless, we can achieve by duplicating our time and effort. At the same time, we can avoid problems faced by SMEs through a career via duplication model that is Elite Global. So besides, have you ever thought that we normally start working at the age of 25? And if we continue working until the age of 65 to retire, which takes about 40 years. However, throughout these 40 years, we cannot afford to collapse. What if we are involved in an accident, or we have a problem with our health, or we lose our job? And at that time, we have age, we have children still studying, and mortgages, housing loans to pay. What should we do then? Isn't there a high risk? This is because we have been working alone for 40 years. Only through concept of duplication, we are able to reduce such risk. So let's understand this concept of duplication. For example, in the first month, I researched, explored, and eventually accept Elite Business. I became the first franchise. And in the second month, I share this business with my friend who accept and joins me. I will have 2 franchises. In the third month, each of us find another friend to join us, and we will have 4 franchises. Then in the 4th month, we'll have 8. 5th month, we'll have 16. 6th month, we'll have 32. And in the 7th month, we have 64. 8th month, we have 128. And 9th month, we'll have 256. And in the 10th month, we'll have 512 franchises in our business. So as we continue on the 11th month, we will have 1024 franchises, 12th month 2048, 13th month 9046, and then in the 20th month we'll have 520,000 franchises in our business. So as we continue to duplicate, we'll have 1 million franchises in the 21st month, 2 million franchises in the 22nd, 4 million in the 30 month by the 30 month, which is 2.5 years later, we will have a total of 536 million franchises. So this is a huge number. However, we are not playing a number game here. It is to explain the essence of duplication that lies not in the beginning of 1, 2, 4, 8. Rather than looking at the end of the results, achieving 536 million. For example, if we open 2,048 franchises, isn't it better than working alone? So do we want to work alone or have 2,048 people working with us? I'm sure we want 2,048 people working with us. Hence, duplication is achievable. So duplication creates secure income, as duplication is able to duplicate time, people, and network. For example, if your network has 2,000 people and everyone's consumption is USD 200, we will have a sales volume of USD 400,000 multiplied by the bonus payout of 10%. We will be able to have USD 40,000 income. And out of the 2,000 person, there are 100 persons who would like to join us in this business. And every person use 4 hours of their time to venture into this business daily. Your network will have a total production of 400 hours, which duplicates on time. And through duplication, we are able to duplicate our network, sales volume, income, and time. At the same time, resolve the risk of working alone for 40 years, achieving a secure income. After sharing with you the above, in order for a business to be successful, it is important to have 5 essential elements in place, such as company, products, marketing plan, market, and education. So Elite Global has more than 30 years of experience in research and development, and Elite Global has unique, safe, and effective product, fair bonus distribution, and extensive global market share. And besides choosing the right company, it is also important to choose a successful network. So EV Global Network is a successful network with more than 20 years of experience and will help team to duplicate, expand network and sales, and develop a sustainable business. So EVG Network is able to produce many successful leaders over the years because we emphasize on one-on-one training, and EVG provides training courses such as Achiever Congress, International Distributor Seminar, and also video conferences and webinar to accommodate business partners around the world. EVG has a Facebook account that updates us on latest news. And we also have our own EVG website with a database of product description and testimonials, career sharings, and career testimonials. There is also EVG YouTube and EVG YouTube. EVG Super Gateway have products, testimonies, and career testimonies. And EVG Learn World, we can bring our business partners to this platform to learn together too. So Elite Global and EVG Network, the collaboration of Elite Global and EVG Network helps you to develop a global business to achieve health, wealth, and time at the same time. So seize the business opportunity. Your success is not a dream, and EVG welcomes your participation. With this, I end my sharing, and I wish you great success and may your dream come true. Thank you.
Thank you, Nicole, for her sharing. Believe from her sharing, we have a better understanding on how to choose a better e-commerce platform. There are 5 criteria in place to make the right choice, which are company, product, marketing plan, market, and education. Through the concept of duplication, we are able to reduce the risk of 40 years of working alone. Combining with the advantages of e-commerce platforms in Elite Global, this allows us to open franchises globally and easily. Now, Nicole has also shared about the science of nutritional immunology. So did anyone benefit from the products? Is definitely a yes. I would like to seek everyone's cooperation by not taking any photos during the testimonial sharing. So the story begins with an elderly man who had a bad fall and resulted in multiple bone fractures. And at old age with such a severe injury, let us hear from his daughter on how he had a speedy recovery after his surgery. Let's welcome Corinne.
Hello everyone. Hi, my name is Corinne. So today I will be sharing my father testimonial on his bone fracture. Okay, so this happened like last year, December 2020. He had a bad fall in shopping mall and he was immediately sent to SGH, that's Singapore General Hospital A&E. So hospital called us and informed us that he has a very serious rib and upper thigh and hip in between the bone fracture. So allowing me to share the picture, the x-ray. Hold on a second. Okay, so by looking at picture 1, left-hand side is his thigh and hip bone x-ray at that time. So as you can see, it's very bad in shape. Okay, and the right picture is his rib injury, caused a very big patches of bruise, as you can see in the right-hand side. Okay, it's about the size of 2 hands. So when you take out your hand, join together, it's the size of the big bruise. Okay, so doctor did mention there is no treatment for rib fracture. Okay, so the only way is to depend on the patient healing power. That's what the doctor told me that time. So, well, it may take like 1-2 months for my father case. Whereas, as you can see, right, the upper thigh and the hip fractured, right, they need to perform a surgery. They have to put in a rod, a plate, screw, and nail to repair my father's broken bone and keep it stable. So doctor mentioned that it may took him like 6 months in order for him to walk independently. Okay, so let me move on to the second picture. Okay, so during the period of admission, I give him like Rhapsody, Rosy Time, like both 100 ml every day. And it goes along with Soy Green, Berry Beet, and Immunity every day till he goes for his operation. So the operation is a very successful one. So during his stay in hospital, we still give him the same amount of products, okay, till he discharged like after 2 months time. So when you look at the picture, right, my father is consuming his product every day. So by looking at picture 3, right, after he is discharged, we still encourage him to walk slowly every morning and do simple exercise to gain back his strength. So by looking at the picture, he still look good, yeah, and he's able to walk on his own. So in the middle, right, you can see there's there's a before and after photo. That's actually his rib fractured from the bruises, right? It reduced like after 2 weeks time. So that's a very big step for him, okay? So let's go for picture 4, yeah. So from this year, February to April 2021, this year, his health have gradually improved. Yeah, he's able to do more tough exercise compared to January. So we closely follow up with doctor's appointment, and the doctor is quite surprised by his improvement when I show him his video. So his healing is all in good condition. So maybe I play a few video when I try to shoot him when he's doing his exercise. He's quite happily standing in front of the sun and then doing his exercise. Okay, let's go to the second one, the third one. Okay. So, well, all good. Okay. So this is the above products that my father still taking it every day. So my father is in his 70s now. Yeah, he is a very active person in life. Okay, and when he's able to walk again, right, it's a blessing for him. And as a children, well, we are all very happy to see him walk again in such a short time. So this one is May, right? Actually, he can walk without the walking stick. That's a very big, great improvement. So let me stop sharing. Okay. So lastly, I would like to thank Dr. Jiao Hui Chen and her team for making such a convenient plant food for us and ease our problem with our family members' health issue. So my sharing shall end here. Thank you.
Thank you, Corinne, for her sharing. Let's congratulate Corinne's dad for his speedy recovery. With the correct health knowledge Corinne has, she knows exactly what plant foods are good for her dad. This certainly reduces the stress and worry for any children if their elderly parents are facing health risks. With such speedy recovery, expensive medical bills can be saved and less time is spent on going for more medical appointments. Thankfully, with Elite products, it provides such great convenience, effortless, and time saving for our loved ones. Lastly, it is also safe for all ages to consume. Now, I would like to actually highlight that every product is specially formulated to nourish the overall body, including our immune system. However, our products are not in any way a form of medication or drug and should not be used to treat or cure illness. No, through nutritional immunology products, many people have gained back their health. So next up, we have a young lady who will be sharing her journey in Elite Global Career. Like many young graduates, she also started looking for an ideal job. And through my understanding, she is an introvert in nature. So why did she make such a great change in her life? Let's now hear from Jia En on why she embarked into Elite Global Career. Let's welcome Jia En.
Hello, good evening, everyone. So firstly, I would like to thank EV Global Network and my upline for introducing this career into my life. So I will introduce myself again. I am Jia En. So actually, a few years ago, I graduated from Polytechnic with a diploma in pharmaceutical science. So at the point of graduation, I was actually very lost as I do not know what to do in the future. So taking a degree is also one of my choices. But the job path that I have upon graduation is actually very limited because I can only pursue a pharmacist job. So with this, I feel that I may not be guaranteed a job because this industry is very competitive and very specialized. And usually the length of the course duration is about 4 years. If I would like to change my path in the future, I am not able to utilize the certificate that I am specialized in. And also I will not be able to command the same salary range as a pharmacist. So I abhorred the idea of taking a degree. So I started my job search. So I tried many jobs to gain more exposure and at the same time, in hope of getting a job I can commit to in the long run. So from being a makeup artist to working in an education center to clinics to doing sales. But looking for a job with just a diploma isn't easy, as many jobs with higher salary requires me to have a degree and also a certain level of experience to be able to apply. So my last full-time job was in the beauty industry, so as a management trainee. This job position and income is attractive to me, but I needed to be well-rounded, and that is to be able to perform front counter duties, ensure the outlet operations are running smoothly, settling complaints, and doing sales aggressively. The part on sales posed the greatest challenge to me because I am quiet in nature, like what Lucas has mentioned just now. I'm very introvert and don't like interacting with people much. Hence, this job is actually quite challenging for me. And I got to know Elite 2 to 3 years ago through my mother due to my poor health. So since young, I fell sick very often and got allergy attacks very frequently. And these allergy symptoms like sneezing, runny nose, itchy skin affected me since childhood and right through my schooling days. And eventually, I regained my health through nutritional immunology food therapy. It was also then I met my upline. The first time she shared with me on Elite Career, I don't have much feeling because I just graduated and I'm looking for a job which was my priority then. So my upline continued to follow up with me, which was almost 2 years until my last full-time job that really impacted me. She shared with me the difference between a job and a career and the risk of working alone for 40 years. And in my last job, I saw that I have to work very hard every day to hit a certain amount of sales in order for me to have a higher pay for that month only. And working in this industry, I have very little time for myself. So during this time, my upline continued to share with me again and again, and also saying that she has the freedom of time to plan where and when she wants to work. So no matter how ideal a job I have, my time and income will forever be controlled by my boss. So in a job, the work that I'm doing is only helping to fulfill my employer's project. That is to help them generate more profit. Then how about my goals that I wish to achieve in my life? And if today I'm sick, I would have to seek their approval to take a medical leave. And if they do not approve it, I would have to go to work despite being unwell. And this makes me realize that I can't fall sick and even get into accidents, as I may be replaced at any time. So I started to feel not secure with the job I am holding to. And my upline asked me a question which made me ponder. If I continue to work for my boss for another 5 years, how much salary increment will I get? So the answer I gave is actually very little. And with inflation, there is actually no difference anymore. If this is the case, I will not be able to achieve financial stability and enjoy the freedom of time to retire early to spend time with my family. Moreover, many of us actually falls under this survival income status quo, where I have to use my individual time and effort to exchange for an income. That means when I work, I will have income. When I do not work, there will be no income. Especially during this pandemic, it has affected so many people from different industries. And I feel that there is no job which can assure me that I can stay till my retirement age or even avoid the risk of retrenchment. And if that happens, we will not have any income anymore. As I believe, as I reach a certain age, it is not going to be easy to find a job. Hence, staying in a job doesn't give me that sense of security and freedom that I want. And we can see the e-commerce business is growing very fast. I see some of my friends starting up their e-commerce business as well. And I understand that they will need to have a certain amount of capital to start up and to allocate space for the stocks, making their house or even their room to place a huge amount of stocks. However, in Elite, I have the opportunity to partner with the most outstanding Chinese in the world, Dr. Zhao Fei Chen, to start a global e-commerce business despite being young, inexperienced, and with no capital. And what attracted me the most, that I'm not restricted by my educational qualifications. So starting Elite business is actually simple and easy. I do not need huge capital to start. I just have to invest 200 USD in my own health to be able to start a global business. And in addition, I do not need to worry about stockpiling, sending packages, and remittance, as the company cover all of this. So with just a click through the app, I am able to place an order. So Elite is currently in 12 countries and expanding to over 50 countries in the future. So this allows us distributors not being restricted in just our own country and being able to do a global business anytime and anywhere. So if I choose to build a career, I may start out doing something insignificant. However, this task I'm doing every day can give myself a better and more successful outcome. In Elite Global, I can open franchises globally, and through duplication, I can duplicate my network, my sales volume, my income, and even my time to achieve a secured income. So I no longer need to use my individual time and effort to exchange for an income, and also resolve the risk of working alone for 40 years. So developing my career, I can shorten the time to achieve success. So in my point of view, to be successful, I should have health, freedom of time, where I am not restricted by my boss, and also financial freedom, as I can repay my gratitude towards my parents, where I can invest in their health, at the same time bring them for vacation. And I do not need to worry about no income while on vacation as well. And of course, a lifestyle where I can do what I enjoy. And so I decided to make Elite my lifetime career. So being in Elite for the last 1 year has been a valuable journey for me. So the first thing I got back is actually my health. So since young, I have been in very poor health and suffering from really, really bad allergies. I tried seeking medical help and going to different doctors and tried many medicines, which does not solve my problem. After understanding about nutritional immunology, the best doctor in the world is our own immune system. And through proper nourishment, can resolve the majority of the medical problems, even including allergies. And after taking the complete nourishment series for my body to renew and regenerate, my condition improved tremendously. Also, with the knowledge I learned, I became my family's health consultant, giving my parents and family the gift of health. And we also get to eat cheaper products too. So in EVG network, although I'm young and inexperienced, I feel very assured in EVG's holistic education system that is simple and standardized. As EVG network emphasized, the education are simple to learn, practice, and teach. So I pick up the ropes quickly on how to start this global business at ease. So I do not need to be perfect to start this business. I can start simple and learn at the same time. So EVG network gives me a platform to be able to learn and also opportunities to be one of the speakers as well. So this is one of the photo over here. So I have never thought that I would be a speaker one day, but through EVG's positive learning environment and the encouragement from my uplines, I overcome one hurdle after another. And eventually I started doing live session as well with my upline and recently with my sister as well. So another thing will be my personal growth and development. So EVG also has personal development courses for me to grow better as a person as we work together with like-minded partners in EVG network has helped me grow in terms of my personality from being very quiet to a much cheerful person and a more positive person compared to before. So in this particular book that I read on managing our heart and mind, I learned from the teacher Ho Tao Hui that you cannot keep going back to old ways. The problem is not the environment. What you need to do is break through and expand your mindset. So reading these personal growth and development books allow me to get to know myself better, reflecting on myself, on my actions and my words. And sometimes we may hurt people unknowingly with our own words. And I also open up myself more to my family, starting to initiate to help out my mom and also showing care to her. So let me show you a photo of my family. So we now have a much closer relationship and also a harmonious family as well as through these small little actions. So actually I also started to connect with my friends and the people around me, being genuine with others, with the thinking to share with them the gift of health and business opportunity to them and their family. And eventually I overcame my introvert nature, and I find interacting with friends and actually making new friends can be a joyous process. So in the working world, we are actually expected to know and perform the role without any guidance, as what we learn in school and internship should have prepared us for the working world. Whereas in this career, our uplines are actually not our bosses. They are our mentor in this career to guide us towards success. So I started this career with actually no experience, but my upline guided me patiently and also promised to guide me towards success in this career. So sharing you with a picture. So my upline is always brimming with enthusiasm, which influenced me to be more positive. And her encouragement always pushed me to work harder and show results through actions. Hence, I am very grateful for her that I am a better person now. Other than our family who want us to succeed, our uplines are next in line who will fully support us towards success. So in ELITE, my dreams become bigger, which I hope to achieve financial freedom before 30 years old, where I can give my parents financial support and also retire early, letting them retire early without worrying about money. So the next thing would be able to bring my parents to travel around the world, also including looking forward to ELITE's expedition trip, as I always hear that how exciting the trips are, and I wish to experience the trip myself and with my family. And also to broaden my horizon to learn about the life and culture around the world. And there are actually many quotes that I like. So in particular, I would like to share this quote. So actually the important thing is to take that first step. Bravely overcoming one small fear gives you the courage to take on the next, because I know what I want to achieve in this career, and this is what keeps me going. So with this, I will end my sharing over here. I wish everyone all the best and go for your dreams. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Jian, for her sharing. Congratulations to Jian for finding a clear direction in her life. Just like me, it's okay to be young and inexperienced because in ELITE, there is guidance from uplines and courses from EVG to allow us to, to start this global e-commerce business at ease. So now we'll be moving on to our Q&A session. I believe that through the sharing just now, you may have questions in mind to ask. You may unmute to ask a question or type your question in the chat box. We will try our best to answer all the questions. So let me have a look at the chat box now. So, okay. So I have a question here. ELITE products are made from herbs, which you mentioned are good for immune system. But doctors always tell their patients not to take herbs. May I know why? Is there anyone from the Q&A team who can help to answer this question?
Hi, Lucas. Yeah,
Hi.
my name is Charlie. Yeah, allow me to take this question.
Sure, no problem. Thank you, Charlie.
Yeah. So in fact, this is actually a very good question because my friends always ask me, whenever they see a doctor, then doctors always love to tell them, do not take any herbs. So now, why do doctors always tell the patient not to take herbs? It's actually because the fact is that in medical school, okay, there is no class teaching doctors about herbs. Yeah, and so doctors don't really understand about herbs to begin with. And doctors don't want to have anything, right, their patient is taking that they don't understand, all right? So because when a patient is actually under the care of the doctor, and if anything were to go wrong, he will come back to the doctor. Now you understand why, right? Okay. So for doctors, instead of taking time, right, to look into what exactly an herb is, okay, instead of looking into recent research about herb, okay, or it is actually much easier for a doctor to tell their patient, you know what, just don't take it. Because right, they are not entirely sure how exactly it's going to affect the body. Okay, they also don't know, right, if it's going to interact with any medication that the patient are already on or anything like that. All right. Okay. But then, right, we also have to remember that herbs can be split into two broad categories. Okay, just give me a second. Let me show you some slides for better understanding. Give me a second. Okay, I'm sure you guys can see the slides. Okay, so as you can see on the slide, right, okay, it's split into food herb and medicinal herbs. Okay, food herbs are things like you can easily get it from the supermarket. Okay, these are the food that we eat every day, and we can eat it without any worries at all. Okay, no worries. Okay. However, okay, medicinal herbs are something that we want to be very worried about. Okay, for example, ephedra. Okay, ephedra can be used as a poison. Okay, tobacco is considered a medicinal herb, but I'm pretty sure we all know what smoking can actually do to our health and people around us. So, so what we have to do to stay healthy, right, is actually to consume a wide variety of food herbs. And we should have a diet high in fruits and vegetables, which have a lot of nutrients like phytochemicals, antioxidants, and polysaccharides. Okay, this in turn, right, okay, we actually provide the daily nutrition our immune system requires. Okay, so to assist you better in understanding whom we should seek professional advice, right, in certain areas. Okay, let's look at this slide. Okay, as you can see on this slide, these are medical school professionals. Okay, the first one, okay, we always encounter doctors, right? Okay, okay, we always believe what doctors is saying and things like we always put it that way. Okay, so what doctor's profession is to diagnose symptoms and prescribe medication or surgery to control or to treat it from getting worse. So control from getting worse. Okay, that's the profession of a doctor. Okay, the second one, pharmacist. Okay, so basically, right, if you want to know exactly what sort of side effects can be found in the medication, then you have to ask a pharmacist. Okay, please don't go and ask a doctor what are the side effects coming from the medicines, because doctors will not be as good as the pharmacists themselves in terms of medicine side effects. Okay, the third one, okay, nutritionists. I'm sure we also encounter a lot of this kind of people, right? Okay, so if you want to know what are the basic nutrients from food to keep our body alive, then you have to ask a nutritionist. Okay, but take note, okay, that being alive doesn't mean being healthy. Alive and healthy are two different things. Okay, so don't go asking doctors or pharmacies, what to eat to be able to keep our body alive. Because they won't be able to actually, provide you with proper answers as compared to a nutritionist. Now, the last one is my favorite. Okay, nutritional immunologist. Okay, at the left corner, bottom corner, right? Okay, so if you want to know what kind of food can strengthen your immune system, or what food will weaken your immune system, then you have to ask a nutritional immunologist. Okay, this profession, right, actually studies the link between nutrition and the immune system. Okay, so we know that a healthy immune system can prevent diseases and help the body stay healthy. All right, so I'm pretty sure by now, right, you already have a clearer understanding who to seek advice from if you want to know what food to eat or a better health. All right, so in fact, all of us, we can live up to 120 years old with the right food and the proper knowledge in taking care of our immune system. So with this, I end my sharing. Thank you.
No, thank you, Charlie, for his sharing. From Charlie's sharing, we understand that herbs in Elite products are categorized as food herbs. No matter how much we eat, there will be no side effects, and hence it will not clash with the medicine or with the treatment. So now we know who to look for to boost our immune system. That is a nutritional immunologist. So let us see whether are there any other questions. Well, there are no other questions, so we will end the Q&A session now. Okay,